All right, Chris Pearson, big fight this weekend. Pacquiao, Rios. Thoughts on his performance?
I thought Pacquiao looked good. I kind of seen the fight going that way. I know Brandon's tough, so I didn't expect Brandon to lay down, but I knew Pacquiao was a lot faster and real busy, so it played out how I thought it was going to play out, but he looked pretty good.
Now, you're undefeated in your career, so you haven't had to bounce back from a loss, but the one thing, most people predicted Pacquiao to win, but some people were concerned about, perhaps being knocked out in his last fight and having 2 consecutive losses, that maybe that would be the one thing that would slow him down. Were you worried about the same thing? And if so,
it's boxing. Stuff like that happen. You gotta be able to bounce back from whatever, whether it be injury or losses, whatever the case may be. You gotta be resilient in the sport to have success. And Manny's gonna go down as one of the best guys. So, going into the fight, I expected him to look the way he looked. I didn't think that Marquez knockout was going to taint him any at all. So, like I said, it played out how I thought it was going to play out.
Now, just a couple fights ago, people were debating whether him or Floyd was the best fighter in the world based on the performance you saw here. Do you think he's anywhere near where he was a couple years ago, or can you really tell from this performance?
I think he still looked fast, still looked explosive. I think a lot of the fighters that he fought recently gave him trouble because they was live opponents. Not saying that the guys he beat wasn't, but boxing has a way of tricking you. Building guys, making guys look a little bit better than what they really are. But Manny Pacquiao is a great fighter, and he proved that by bouncing back the way like he did. But between him and Floyd being the best, it's not even close. Floyd's way more skillful. Floyd's the best boxer in the game, hands down.
What about other fighters in the that weight class, give or take a division? Where do you see Manny right now with those guys? Do you think he's a number 2?
What they just fight at 47?
This here, yeah.
Okay, 47 is a deep weight class. It's a lot that can happen in that weight class. It's a lot of good fighters, but Manny's still Manny, so he's still one of the top guys. He still fight the same way. If you put him in there with anybody, it's going to be a tough night for whoever he's in there with. But I still think that style-wise, he can't match up with Floyd. But I give him a great chance with anybody because he's busy, he's a southpaw, he can punch, and he's accurate.
Now, would you like that? I mean, that's the fight the fans seem to want as a boxer. Is that a fight that you'd like to see, though? I mean, certainly there's going to be money in it if it ever gets made.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it would be good for the sport, but at the end of the day, it's going to be the same result. You know what Floyd's going to do. Manny's going to come to fight, but Floyd will pick him apart. So, but they both will make a lot of money.
And what's the difference between Manny fighting Brandon Rios and fighting Floyd Mayweather?
That's self-explanatory. You can answer that.
One's a little easier to hit, right?
Right, definitely.
All right, Chris, thanks.
No problem.